Hello everyone, my name is Raven, and welcome to Raven Gaming Labs, and welcome back to VintageStory. So the only thing that I've done so far is I went on ahead and took down all the torches. Now it is bright enough, but as I had previously, as we've previously talked about, I at least want to get all of the, I want to get more lanterns up in here. So I'm going to head out and pretty much do what I was doing last time. I'm just going to get way more, if possible. I'm just going to get significantly more trees. Far more trees. We got to get all the trees. These too hot to flower or fruit. Oh, that's kind of crazy, ain't it? Oh, these things are great. Alrighty, so don't want to really mess with those for reasons I've talked about a bunch. Gonna get rid of these. Get rid of these. I think these can disappear. Yeah, I think they can. I don't really see any reason why I can't get rid of these, so I'm gonna get rid of them. And then hopefully we will be able to replant them as well, of course. Trying to turn this area into an actual forest and not what it is right now, which is shrubland. And I mean, y'all know how much I hate shrubland. All right, I gotta be like really careful when removing these. But I think I already got a seed off of that, which I did. And so I'm actually going to probably not go super hard on this one. Just so when I remove it, I don't mess with the giant one. So I kind of like I really like the giant ones. They're neat. They're neato. So hopefully all of y'all have been doing well and you're enjoying the new year. It's a start of a whole new year. It's been nice so far for me. Like I said, I don't know how it's been for y'all, but yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Oh yeah, that looks fine. I don't mind that extends out kind of weirdly like that. Nice. I've even got 3 seeds. Excellent. And we're good. I don't really know if that was 2 separate trees or 1 tree. I'm not really certain. I would assume, just based on past experience, that those were in fact, those were in fact 2 separate trees, just based on the way they broke. Gotta be careful here. There we go. Nice. It'll also get a little easier to determine, what is that, a snowberry? Flowering, huh? What is this? Nah, I didn't get anything on that one, but that's alright. I mean, it looks so much better. I mean, of course, when these trees grow up, it's going to be all crazy and wild and grown up and all that, but that's okay. Like, I'm not hating on the trees, I just don't want the shrubs, because at least as difficult as the like the shrubs, or sorry, the trees and all can be, they're nothing compared to the pain and the suffering that is incurred by the trees. So wow, that really got dark, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I don't like I said, I don't really mind this all that much. It's fine. I'll probably get rid of a lot of the ferns though. The ferns will have to go. They are unacceptable. Oh. Well, you know, there's more here. Who would have thought? How long is that going to take? I mean, it'll take a day or so to sprout, but yeah, it'll definitely take some time. So, we're going to be doing some, ooh. Another maple. Nice. I mean, that actually is really nice. I need to put this somewhere good, though. It's already a tree there. It's kind of a tree that... You know what? I'll put it right there. I don't think there's really anything right around here. Yeah, and once all these grow up, obviously I'll harvest them, but also I'll start removing a lot of the ferns. I just want to, like, I've talked about it a million times now. I just want to create an area where I can run over here and not be surprised by what I run into. And I feel like that's a completely fair and acceptable thing, to be honest. Like, let's take this for example. Didn't know the dog rose bush was there because all that's ever been here is so many shrubs and I've never walked through them. Now, it's also possible maybe I did see them, but because they were a dog rose, I just kind of ignored it. But not the point. Not the point. A dog rose root sucker? Okay. Oh, I only had 2. So we're gonna have to do some pottery again. I know. When we head back in, we're gonna have to do some pottery. Yeah, I thought I heard that, but oh, it was in there. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. 3 more. Might as well. They're a bit more of a winter crop or fruit, if you will. Oh, I did not know slow bushes grew like that. Interesting. It's the first time I've ever seen them in this game. I mean, I'm pretty certain that they've always been in the game, even if I count the other playthrough that I have. But I've just never had the luxury of seeing them. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's super nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. Alright, I closed the door, so that doesn't matter. You're gonna have to go there. Gonna need you. Gonna need you. There we go. And we'll light this. Of course, we need this for, you know, the next batch of candles. Because we only have 5. So we're pretty much gonna have to do this constantly. We're also gonna have to make a whole lot more plates. So, anyway, we have a lot to do is kind of what I'm getting at here. How's this going? That is going really, really slow. Well, okay. Now, what was I gonna do? I forget. I was gonna make something. Interesting. It definitely wasn't that. I already have a cooking pot, so I don't need another one of those. There was something I needed to make. Remember what it was, though. Ah, right, a storage vessel. Right. All right, I'm just gonna have to just go by sound. But anyway, yeah, we need the storage vessel, and we need it pronto. Whoops. Storage vessels aren't so bad to make. They're definitely not as bad to make as those darn ceramic ives. And to be fair, there's probably a bunch of other stuff I need, but this will do. But, yeah, we're not sleeping again because I want to try to get... Well, I guess it really doesn't matter if we sleep, I suppose. But it'll have to wait until that is done and this is done. Look how crazy long it's taking. And the audio is fixed. I can see that now. Definitely paying a lot better attention because, you know, I don't want to repeat of that accident. No, I'm definitely good on that. I love how like this classic. Okay, so that's literally almost done. That's not bad. I mean, as far as time goes, it's really not bad. We're also going to wait, really? Yeah, that's finishing pretty soon. But that's okay, because this is... Oh, finished. Pour this in. Pour this in. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I probably did. Who knows? But I remember now why I thought I could use the glass. And that was because I had glass production on the other one. And I was using the much, you know, heavier... Okay, 2 days, a day. Well, that's okay. Anyway, yeah, I was using the much, you know... Well, heavier slash... I was using the actual glass. The thing I definitely don't have now... 100%. Where's the... There it is. Yeah, we're just gonna eat all this. You know, mistakes were made, it's fine. But I'm really glad that food is finally... You know, I'm really glad that food is actually becoming a thing. I'm so glad that food is becoming a thing. Y'all have absolutely no idea how glad I am that food is finally coming to life. Oh, man. None whatsoever. It's wild. Now, the other thing I want to do is, once I feel like I have a safe and steady supply of food, which will probably come shortly, I want to say. But once I feel like I have a really safe and steady supply of food, which isn't going to happen probably anytime soon, but it might. Who knows? Well, these jumped up fast. Huh, kind of weird. Anyway, once I've achieved that, my goal at that point will be to eventually move this area out, because this is kind of going to be like the main corridor, right? So I need to actually start moving it. But before we can do any of that, and I do mean any of that, I need way more production on things like honey and such, which means this needs to be vastly expanded, because this is just not going to produce enough. The other good news is we'll have flax before we know it. So, you know. And I'll be able to do stuff all year round, which I'm so absolutely excited for. And I haven't decided yet on how I'm going to do, you know, like the reeds and stuff. I might bring a lot of them inside and just leave a couple out there for decoration. I'm not sure yet. This area is loaded with reeds. I don't, you know, of all things, I'm not really concerned about the reeds. So I'm going to bring this out 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then I had an idea as I was, you know, kind of doing this. There we go. And this way, when I do the next, you know, batch, if you will, I won't have to do all of these. I could just do some of them. But I should be able to get 2 more. So it should be a much better overall experience. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this. I don't need anything in remotely relation to that. I'm going to grab all of these as well. I'll keep the pine logs. I use the pines. Plus, I don't really want to harvest pines. I mean, I kind of actually do want to harvest pines, but, you know. I will bring a stack of sticks with me, but I don't think I'm really going to need a stack of sticks. Yeah, see, stuff just kind of grows up here. Of course, that really wasn't what I definitely didn't want to do that. I mean, that was kind of lame. But the other thing we need to do is we need to make plates. So go us. We need to make plates. Okay, this should be enough. I say it should be enough. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. And I will place that there because that is actually the upper limit. So placed a bunch of those. Wait a minute. There we go. The fact that I'm off by literally 2 kind of irritates me, but whatever. There we go. Well, I guess I really didn't need to do it like that, huh? Because, yeah, I mean, I'm kind of going to need more anyway to get this fire started. Oh, yeah. Charcoal pit. Okay, there we go. So the charcoal pit, all that stuff has been achieved. And I think now what we'll do is we'll go back in. Probably the best and smartest thing to do would be to make 2 more plates. You know what? I'm just going to throw that in there. I don't care. It's whatever. You can have that, and you can have that. I will actually throw this in here like so. Those are not done, but that's okay. So, you know what? Actually, you know, the best thing to do would be to be smart and go out and get more trees and just resources in general. As much as I find this irritating, well, actually, I don't really find it irritating. I kind of enjoy looking out over this now and seeing none of the shrubs except that one right there. Look at that. You see it? Look at it. It's staring at me. It's mocking me. Now it's gone. Forever. That's what happens when a shrub appears. A Jostaberry, black currant. Yeah, let's try going over this way. That's a nice one. That's a tiny, puny little tree right there. What is this? A willow? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get rid of this willow. I don't really like the really skinny willows. They're just kind of whatever. They're not worth anything. That's the problem. The problem is the fact that they're not worth anything. I mean, I probably should stop eating the willow leaves. I'm not that hard up for, you know, food or anything like that. But I can't help myself. Those things are just genuinely not worth it. Anyway. Alright, let's clear out some of this stuff. Oh, wait. I didn't know this was here. Wait. Yeah, I knew this was here. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Let me guess. That's that mature Rowan tree or whatever. Tree state young. Maybe it'll grow up into something useful. I don't know. Alright, I got at least one, so call that a victory. You know, at some point, we are so going back, and I have 2 now. You know what? I have 2. I'm chopping this thing down, because I can already replace it, so no harm, no foul. I have 3? 4? Seriously? All right, that's Pete. Wanna kind of keep everything away from that. There's another really small one. Is there any vines? Nah, no vines. Another thing we really need is resin. I'm thinking there's a lot of pine trees up over this way, so we'll probably head over that way. I know we've been kind of like on this roll over here with all of this, but oh, cool. Got another one. I'm not really sure how that keeps working out, but I don't hate it, so but yeah, I'm hoping this area is going to look amazing. It counts as a forest, so hopefully when the forest grows back, the horsetail and stuff will also grow back, because I believe they grow back. I really can't remember, but I'm pretty certain that they do in fact grow back. So yeah, we're kind of hurting for food though. I haven't really picked up any random food. Normally that's kind of my thing, as y'all have noticed. I'm a really good forager. Well, now we're definitely going to be nice to that tree. That is... Wait a minute. You know, you're kind of in the way of that apple tree. Bitter nightshade. Just what I want. That's a gorgeous tree right there. The spruce? Gorgeous tree. Yeah. And see, the thing is, this is another area that's just kind of ridiculous. It's like, oh, I'm just going to tunnel straight down under all of this. Because that has never once in the history of me playing this game, that has never gone south for me. No, 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 no. It totally has. Yeah, all the more reason not to chop these things down. The cedars. For their beautiful, sap resin. Whoops. There you go. Gonna need all that for the rope. Haven't really seen any more, though. It's also possible this is another area I need to clean up. Gotta do a little cleaning up. Make it easier to see stuff. What is that? Oh, that's that, gosh, what was that called? I forget what that was called. Alright, can I bunny hop correctly here, perhaps? Yeah, that's what it is. The arborite. Arborite. Blah, blah, blah. English. Difficult. I am not well equipped with chickens. I mean, chickens are great, but not really what I wanted. Hey, look at that. Red currant. No. Will ripen in 1 day. Well, I won't be back here, so someone else will claim that. Ooh. More red currant. I mean, there's just... I will say, there's a lot of food. For those of you that ever watched the Empire's Journey playthrough, I had a huge problem with food. I mean, I did okay, but... let's just say I basically grow a very select variety of food and not much else. Nope. And it's not because I dislike or hate food. It's just I basically walked to like the coldest region I could find, which was pretty far actually. To be fair, it's not that cold, but it does get really cold in the winter there. And I'm high up on top of that, so I just made it all the worse for myself. But, all that said, yeah, it's bad. I mean, it's bad. That's a bad area. I mean, there's no ground, there's no grass. It's just the whole entire region that I chose to put myself at is just granite sand. And to make matters worse, it is so much granite, that there is literally nothing else there. And the worst part of it all, I'm not joking. There is nothing there. It's just granite all the way down. I never in my life have I ever had to deal with that in VintageStory. I mean, I've had to deal with sorry, I thought I heard something. I had to deal with a lot of crazy stuff in VintageStory, but that was one of the craziest playthroughs I've ever done. And now I've basically, like, achieved so much. Like, I have tons of lanterns. I don't have... like, I have a rather massive beekeeping area. Which helps so much. It really does. But... I don't know. It could have been easier. It's getting dark? Yeah, it's kind of getting dark. That's okay. I mean, like I said, you know, I... came around here. I was kind of hoping to find more resin than that, but yeah, those things super poisonous. Somewhere along the way I picked up a Josta berry. That must have been that other bush that I thought was a red currant bush. Well, might as well mark this. Hello, quartz. Ooh. Excellent. Ah. Holy moly. I'll be coming back for you, buddy. Don't think I forgot about you. Or will forget. I'll totally forget about him. Y'all will have to remind me. Remind me. Make a note. Remind me to go get that bear. To be honest, once I have solved the food problem, which is the main problem, the food and the light problem. Once those two systems have been solved, I am just gonna full steam ahead start, you know, mass making things and whatnot. And I'm gonna have some really big pillars inside my beautiful Dwarven made castle. Made by yours truly. We'll get there. It's a long road, but if there's anything I've shown, it's that I am pretty darn dedicated. And also, I want to do my other playthrough as well. Kind of nervous about bringing it up to the latest build, but I'm thinking it might need to be done, so might do it. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, that really didn't look like the area that I know, but I think all these trees growing up threw me for a loop there. Oh, yeah. There's another one of those, like, really skinny willows. It's just... Nah, I'm not a fan of this. And... guess who didn't get anything that he wanted? Me. Didn't get what I wanted. Darn. I tell y'all, willow trees are tough customers. They just don't want to cooperate at all. Yeah, I think I'm just going to eat those. I mean, yeah, ooh, they're going to dry. Ooh, okay. How does that help me? Fun fact. Doesn't help me. Alright. I'm gonna eat these. They are like 26%, you know, spoiled, as it were. There we go. I'll go ahead and chuck those in there. And no real reason to... Ah. Ooh. That's not done yet. That's obviously not done. You know, I might wait and just get them all at the same time. Why not? That way, at least then, they'll all be on the same, you know, rotation slash cycle there. Alright. I'm gonna put these in here. And I think while I'm working on this... I have exactly 64. Okay. Oh, it froze. Please don't crash. Alright, the only thing I wanted for is the coil rope. That's literally the only thing I wanted for. Because they're necessary for the candles. Literally the only thing I want this for is the coil rope. Wow. Got a lot of them that time. Yeah, I probably should. You know what? You know what? Brilliant idea. Let's see if it grows down. Because if it grows down, I can just create like a whole room of this stuff. Yep. Honey pot is full. Yeah, I know. Okay. Grab this. Put this over here like so. Use my handy dandy torch to ignite it. Let's put that back. Grab the hammer, throw that in there. Oh my god. It has come to my attention that it's probably a good idea to start stacking up some crates. Yeah. There we go. We're also going to need some nice skylights. So I think at the top, I'm going to build like a big skylight that shines all the way down. But I don't know. We'll see. Probably what I'll end up having to do is spawn in a bunch of like gold plates or silver. And I'll have to like, you know, silverize all of my, my lanterns to get that extra +2. Because it'll go a long way once I start having like, you know, an actual massive area. Oh boy, will it go a long, long, long way. Yup, it sure will. Oh my, it will. I don't remember the one from yesterday doing that. Oh, right, because I did it differently. I didn't do the sides. Right. Right. Well, I mean, I did do the sides, but I did it a little differently. Right. My bad. Ah. Yeah, I gotta watch that. Okay, well, we're definitely not doing it that way again because that was just awful. How's this holding up? Will produce shortly. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, I think we're probably going to end up using all of this. But, I mean, that's okay. If we get 3, at least that'll cover this area, and I don't have to do this area. Because really, this is not bad. This is not the problem. This right here is not the problem. This is, because of the water. Because, you know, the water kind of causes my plants to magically die. Well then. So, I've mentioned this before, but it's kind of funny. You know, my goal is for this year to do, you know, literally... My goal this year is to do literally, you know, one video a day, basically. And I'm wondering how well that's going to, like, work out. Okay. So I know what I did last time, but this time I'm going to do it a little differently. Yeah, this is what I did the time before. Because this was so much better to work with, in my opinion, anyway. Because at that point, it was basically just flattening out everything and putting it all into one side. And then, yeah, this was much faster. Because then I had to do a whole lot of, you know, rotating and turning stuff around and stuff like that. It's a lot better. Kind of bungled that one, but that's okay. I'll just make it all nice and even now. There we go. See, problem solved. But I don't know how many we're going to get. I mean, we might only get 2 from each of those. I mean... It's kind of hard to say. Okay. Gonna need 4 this way. And 4 this way. I'm just gonna... finish this out. There we go. Alrighty. And once again, we're just going to need 4 this way. Look at them all over there. All nice and angry. Okay. I think I'll just eat my willow leaves. Ah, darn it. That's a thing I have to store now. That's why I didn't want to do that. Wow, I almost had enough of those to... Ooh. I guess I forgot to pick up that one, huh? Well, let's see how this works out. I don't know. Maybe we won't get to that one by the end of this video. Although having them all at the same time, even though we're waiting a bit longer, would actually be a better idea. So... Oh, man. Less than a day. Yeah. That sort of makes sense, to be honest. Wait, I need that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just take this, put it in here. I'm going to make one more plate, because these two should stack. I'm going to go ahead and light this. And I will just... Wait a minute. Oh, they're awfully angry over there, aren't they? And I'll check on this, because this is going to take some time. anyway, so hopefully it'll sort itself out. Oh, I'm so happy. Because once the flax is done, we'll just get so many candles per. Like, we really won't need that many. I mean, to be honest, that other area that I have way too many candles, in my opinion. Not candles. I have too much honey. I've got, like, what, 3 barrels and, like, a 4th one growing or filling up, sorry. I mean, it is just insane. Oh. Yeah, how's that going anyway? Apparently it's going just fine. Absolutely annoying on that. But hey, that's okay. I think I'm also going to make a bit more on the, I think I'm also going to definitely make a little bit more on the, the more ingot molds. Okay, I just need, there's 2. There's 2. Sure, you know what? Why not? We'll just take this all the way down. No. You're coming with me. Okay. And this should completely finish it out. Yeah, this is... Oh, I didn't bring 4, huh? Problem solved. But this is way faster. Medium? Yeah, I'll probably run into a couple then. You know what we'll probably go do? We'll probably go collect some more quartz. That actually seems like a pretty darn good idea. Getting more quartz. Oh yeah. Now, I'm going to replace just these. I'm going to get rid of these. Close that door. I guess I'll eat both of these really quick. I mean, food is kind of necessary and vital, so, you know. Okay, yeah, before we do anything, we're going to have to replace as much of these as humanly... Forgot about that. Absolutely forgot about that. Oh my god. This is what happens when you're in a hurry, y'all. Start making mistakes. Ha ha ha. Darn it, still not done. I mean, this area could probably be lit by, like, 2... Ow. This area can probably be lit by literally, like, 2, Oh. It's like, wait a minute. But anyway, yeah. This area here, we could probably... I'm gonna just not light this back wall here. It'll just be a little bit less to deal with. I really can't think of a single reason why I need to light. Yeah, okay. And then I'll do the one off of it here. Excellent. That is a lot less to deal with. Like, a rather shockingly less to deal with. And it's only going to get better as we... Oh, wow. I love those things. Yeah, okay. There we go. Wait, no, that's... Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm just going to put this up as a marker. Don't go past that point. Don't go past that point. Oh, cool. And the honey is done, which is perfect, because we're going to do that pretty much immediately. Very cool. It's going to be a lot of fun trying to figure out how to build all this. We're going to be doing a lot of episodes where we're going to be doing a lot of building. Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. Don't know if I did that, but getting rid of it anyway. Don't care. I already did that. Whatever. Obviously, there's light coming in from the other side, of course. So that obviously helps quite a bit. But, yeah, that should be pretty good. Yeah, that extra... What, 18 or whatever? That's pretty nuts. But now they're all the same. 2, 5, 2. Yeah, that's lame. Oh well. Yeah, I was checking to see. Yeah, the flax is not going to make it. Whatever. Whatever. We'll just make a bunch more. Ah, you know, didn't we have a spare comb somewhere? Oh, we had 2. We have enough to make 3 because we had some spare. That is awesome. All right. We did it, y'all. We have enough. Okay, I'm gonna put this here back. I mean, that's you know, again, that's amazing. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably start right back here and then work my way sort of towards the center. And that'll cover that. Once this is done, like I said, we'll actually be able to go around and explore and do more. Because I think, like, 2 will probably cover this area pretty good, especially if you put one like right here or even like right here. Because, you know, the lanterns here will obviously carry over. So I realize we're kind of sorta-ish near the end. And so I think in the next video, we're definitely going to get quartz. We're going to have to spend a lot of time harvesting quartz. We need it. We need the quartz. There's not really a lot else left, you know, we can do. We're just going to have to get the quartz, which is going to suck because, you know, man, that didn't even burn off all of that. Kind of irritating, to be honest. That better still have my... Are you kidding me? Oh. Wow. I can tell y'all right now, I was about to get a little... there was about to be a moment of, I'm going to have to pause this and scream in rage. Yeah, it would not have been a good time to be a YouTuber at that moment. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look straight up and go. Wait, no, hang on. It's easier when I have like an area here. So 1, 2, 3, and then put that there, and then literally just go over yonder, put that there. Wait, that is incorrect. That needs to go over one more. There we go. And I actually think that that will literally do it. Like, I think that, all things considered, I actually do think that I can completely remove all the torches. Like, at least, you know, out of there anyway. Yes, I 100% can. That is absurd. Wow, it's kind of insane how that little bit of extra just goes so far. Okay, so I don't need that. Let's see if I can get rid of this. See what this looks like. It's fine, actually. Very cool. For real, like... So the next batch, which, you know, will happen in like 2 days or whatever. So I think in the next video, we'll get one more, which we'll place here. And then we'll place like one, probably like right here or something. And I actually think that that will pretty much seal the deal on a lot of this. Now, of course, definitely going to have to make a whole lot more, you know, resources and all, but... Yeah, we're definitely getting there, for sure. And we'll probably only get 2 lanterns. But at the very least, if I can get the biggest part out of the way, then I have way less to worry about. But, wow. Yeah, I mean, this is so much better lit than before. Let me actually, like, try to take, like, a screenshot, because that... is so much better lit. I really would like to get those the gas lamps. Yeah, they have a light level of 22, which means we're gonna have to find the Lampright's blueprint. And it requires a brass plate, yellow slab, and some nails and strips. Like, for real, it requires, like, basically nothing. Oh. Never mind. It requires a gas lamp, this, and... what? Huh. Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, so they're a little bit more expensive than I thought they would be to make, but in some ways they're a whole lot cheaper. Like, if I had the blueprint, I could just make it right now. If I had brass. Well, that kind of sucks. But those I might actually consider, because 22 light range. Plus, I actually kind of like the look. They have, in my opinion, a really nice look. So, definitely open to that. Anyhow, we are at the 1 hour mark. So, I will leave it here. And in the next video, we will resume, hopefully, our journey. So, hope you guys like this. If you guys like these videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as well, don't forget to smash that bell so you actually get updates and notifications. Yeah, I know I kind of bungled that, but it was a good save. And if you guys would like to support this channel, get early access to all my videos, as well as ad-free videos exclusive to members, become a member. There's a join button down below, as well as a link in the description. And I will see you all in the next one. You guys have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member-exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.